Get some water addictions that are going to. Farming every addiction in the game. Gaining some back. That's not the peak yet though. You still need to be at 8 and 10. The rest is kind of whatever. I kinda do need the strength and everything too, because we do have the wild fisting to do. New Reno and San Francisco. So I kinda do need to get some of that back. That's already actually gonna be like... Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be already like quite the break then, because yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow the IRL, right? Sunday gonna be just most of the news, and then Monday off, and then it's already traveling on Monday. And then it's gonna be a bunch of IRLs for like a week. Maybe even a little more. And then hopefully we're gonna find some place to stay kind of somewhat long term, so I can resume the gaming. So basically already like February, like, well, hopefully full good like 4th or 5th we're gonna be resuming the regular operations with the PC streams. Gonna be a lot of IRL in. So I can finish 2 and switch to the next ones. We'll see, maybe I will even if the internet's good, manage to get some of the hotel streams from laptop might be. To, you know, diversify the just IRLs, get some more stuff going. Oh dude. What are those giga addictions? And all that because of the bishop's daughter. Didn't even ask for that jet. Didn't even need that shit. Didn't even need that. Alright, we do have the RV depot to clear. And all this stuff is already done. NCR, I think mostly done too. 15 done. Well, 13 we're gonna enter later. Closer to the finale, so we actually have better chances of getting a good ending there. Restoration project kind of got the opportunity to get the good ending there, so we'll try to do that. Yeah, then there's only gonna be the San Francisco some quests to do. Check who also already. That for Sierra probably. Seems kind of closer. Spore plants and wolves, no. Wolves, no. Oh, they almost kinda low. That we should be also kinda alright, I think. Just switch to Bazaar, obviously. That is always an option. The Vindicator, how much ammo for Vindicator? I managed to acquire 2000. Alright, not bad. Are we gonna be doing some mad Vindicating very soon? I'm just trying to obtain all of it as fast as possible, as much as possible. Get some rockets. Rockets kind of going down. There should be some. I turned off the defenses, so it shouldn't be requiring a lot of ammo again. No, the defense is off. These I did use them. Kinda regret turning it off though. Killing everything and the farming wouldn't be too bad. A repair base. Unlocked. On, shouldn't be able to. Actually, better not fuck around with this too much. It might be kinda... Yeah, it can actually could be blocked for other reasons and with other methods. I'm not gonna be able to deal with. No, can't actually. Ah, hello. Ah, we have this too. Automated repair station, processing repair requests from Skynet dispatching repair units. And a red button marks with the letters off. Kinda don't feel like it. No, we did turn the security off, so... These guys kinda don't get enabled. Which I actually kinda wouldn't mind. That's a lot of XP. Alarm system level 2. Ooh. Self-diagnostic. It's best if you shut down... Oh yeah, this one. No. If you turn the self-diagnostic, it basically just kind of shuts all the other stuff down. I kind of want to farm everything though. But then I would need more ammo. For all these rebutters to die. Let's try maybe. Iberia is gonna fucking die though, probably. Countermeasures level 2. Hack into security systems. So you guys activated now. Come on. I guess we can just start blasting too. Munitions access terminal. Disable shock plates. Ackerman security systems. Force field. Ackerman. Alright. Guess that's kind of what then. Read the bail. Order confirmation from your video order for Debbie Does the Army and the Deep Throat volume 1059. The order should arrive by mail in 2 4 weeks. Thank you for your order. Someone forgot to clear the notepad also. I see how it is. Pen pal greetings. A whirring noise as smoke starts to rise from computer terminals. Stand by and watch as the keyboard melts into a puddle of goo. Must have been one of those viruses you've been hearing about. Feels bad, man. Knights of these March. Collection of condoms continue. So the munitions are... Can we actually like start blasting them anyway? I just want XP, dude. Just love XP. Get even more unarmed for the super feasting that is coming. Not gonna be able to aim the hits though, so that might be not really super necessary. Because we didn't get the fast shot, so that ain't gonna happen. I think science will also kind of like not really gonna get any more value out of that. Over 160. Was it 180 the max one, or was it 160? I don't remember actually. Actually, don't remember. Let's get some here. Not like we already need them points anyway. Getting the big guns also to 50 maybe. Whenever we can. It's actually kind of weird that I know. Oh, because I'm missing an AP from the addiction probably. That's why 11 action points. So we should have enough with agility and the action boy. Unless something is completely borked with the traits that I had. It's gonna be some rockets flying, just to wait. There's just watching there. No approval gear. Got back Steve. Got banned, yeah. Don't think it's perma though. Don't think it's perma. Yeah, still not doing it, Snips, yeah. I will do some tomorrow on the island though. It does show that you can. So I guess with all the papers we can do small there. In the middle of nowhere. I probably will try. Yeah, getting all the papers, all the permissions. And the mob showing all green. And then still PPG stuff. You can apply, yeah, absolutely. I can apply. I got all my papers and stuff. Absolutely. So let our boys do the thing. Oh, just against the turn. But you got this one too. And these two left. It's kind of asking for it here, so. A wild 3 there. This guy's not really worth probably. Competition actually sounds good though. Might get something nice. Not exactly the rockets we like, but we could use that too. Okay, that's fine. Now we're gonna get 7.62 here. Yeah, that's like the op and everything they have. The show is all green. But yeah, then the applications always get kinda like nope. Next time I guess need to actually go like Hua Hin or like Phuket or something. You know, there are a lot of islands you have the like the national parks and stuff, so you need like the different special permission for that. And apparently it's kind of doable to get, so next time we here, maybe. Well, next time we here it's gonna be easier and more different things I will be able to do. Even though in Bangkok you also not gonna, in Bangkok in general not gonna be allowed to fly whatsoever. I don't think there is a single spot there. And that one actually not allowed. No matter what. That's the rockets we could use. Process some rockets into XP. Boom. A big bada boom, eh? Okay, don't want to kill that one. Don't want to waste ammo. It's nicely placed here. Some bukas there. Ah, 2 keys. Yeah, tomorrow we'll try some. Tomorrow gonna be some water and air and surface. And all on the nice cozy island. I'm gonna be long though, probably, but still gonna be nice. Still gonna be nice. Maybe we're gonna start a little earlier. Actually, unload this still. I think with that Hakeraman I already kinda am good. We can just do this. This live there, it's gonna be no problems. Well, since they're not activating anyway, let's just use the Hux, whatever. Disable repair station. 310 XP. Typing the word off. Damn. That's why you invest, 160 science. So you can type off. Ackerman. Still got something about the skill, so whatever. 3 XP still was acquired. Probably also mega locked. Sure is. Why would they not even start attacking on this level though? Like I turned them security system on the first level off. Why is it off through the installation? And this guy's all full PP again. That's the thing, it's not. Like none of these and none of it's basically like the Chonburi, I think, is like kind of like additionally under some restrictions or something. Like there's a list of the provinces that are along the border, right? Like that I already knew that you're not allowed to fly there whatsoever. I think that's even actually marked on the map probably as like completely red there. Let me see. Pretty good up actually, to be honest. Actually pretty good, yeah. Like those regions. Those regions. Let me show. Yeah, like those regions, see, they're like, this is basically like the border, right? So those regions on the border all red. And we are here, see, no restrictions applied. No restrictions applied, right where we are. That's how to keep the military area. I can zoom in on that. Oh, they actually kind of like did specify some. Yeah, this one. Like this red part wasn't even here. That wasn't here before, and we're still not even there. Like we're still not even there, right? So it's still no restrictions, by the way. So technically we're in the area that is completely fine, and the island also here is like the between the blue ones here. And it's also all fine. Yeah, red part is the PvP zone. Yeah, that's all fine. But the red is also kind of still because there's an airport in the military area. So, okay, fine. But like, why here? It's no restriction here, dude. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? We'll see. The island should be kind of fine. But like Phuket or something seems like would be a better choice for that, you know. So maybe we'll get some. Maybe we'll get some. And in autumn I will return. I'm still gonna have everything in autumn available because I got the insurance and stuff like at the end of December pretty much. So until the end of December this year I should have everything. Like don't need any other papers or something. So I actually can get the value out of that. Can actually get the value out of that still. Are the Phuket Islands dank also? Actually, let me see. What do they have there? Like a lot of islands are national parks though, so you need to ask for extra permission from the management of the park, which usually they allow if you have all the papers, which I already got everything. So, all right, can I see it here? I wonder. I think it actually doesn't even like show any islands for some reason. Yeah, it seems I say. Phuket is like the Russian number 2 there, basically. Okay, Samui. Oh, wait a second. Let me click. When does this restricted airspace? All right, Samui not allowed. Fun gun not allowed. And those actually not allowed. Like that does say specifically restrictions, not just, you know, as it is here. Yes, Samui for some reason not allowed. Does it say why? No, restricted airspace. That's the only one. Okay, Phuket. Phuket is fine, seems like. As long as it's not close to the airport, Phuket is alright. Koh Yao is fine. And around Krabi is also fine. Yeah, some people just don't give a fuck. Like there's some guy like flying outside all the time. Some guy just flies all the time outside. Like I see it flying, and I don't know if they have all the papers and stuff. I kinda doubt it. Kinda doubt it. Yeah, I can't even check it now too because you need to like apply it. Like takes 3 days or something for the permission. But yeah, when you like click here, it says no restriction. You click on colon, no restriction. Just notify. All right. Might check. Might check. Dibs all the time. Let's see. Yeah, that could be like it. That could be. I can't understand. I can't understand that. That's why I mostly like prefer, you know, doing it in the areas where there's like kind of just like things to see when you're allowed. Like on the island, I think it's gonna be fine. There's no one really to annoy. I see, Snips, I see. Panda Moons is included in the last restriction announce. Maybe it's better not then. Whatever. Let's like go with the letter of law then. Whatever. Let's not then. At least all the papers and stuff still work until the end of the year, so it's gonna be... I'm gonna try to get some sort of like research, I guess, next time I'm going, right? Gonna be another reason to return then. And try to pick the place where I will be able to use it, I guess. Foolish people gather spoke the dog shit anyway. I mean, kinda true. Since Christmas last year and no updates since, I see. Yeah, perfect timing, dude. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Yeah, and then the app doesn't say. Like, if I would know, I wouldn't even bother with this shit, honestly. Like, if I would know, I'd probably in the first place would just, like, leave the drone in Armenia, probably. Because, like, Vietnam also has, like, really, like, weird regulations. They got some sort of regulations now around it. Like, you can do it. But to do everything by the book, you don't have any tools for that. Like, there is no, like, website, there is no way. Apparently, you literally, like, some people literally try to, like, send their, like, you know, like, Ministry of, like, you know, Air Defense or something, sending an email to that, which obviously no one ever answers. So you take and everyone still flies, because, like, it's, like, kind of allowed, but no one knows, you know, what's the restrictions. So I think it's the same in Armenia, sort of. It's just like, well, not going too high, not flying next to the airports, not flying, like, above crowds and stuff, and that's it. Just, you know, common sense. Yeah, maybe then not tomorrow. Let's not risk it. If it's still forbidden there, and I got also all the permissions, right? I got my shit registered. I have like the special sticker on my drone with the registration number and stuff, you know. So it's not like I'm some sort of plebe here. So yeah, let's probably not. Let's be the law-abiding citizens. Just gonna do the underwater part then. The air part gonna wait until I return. Hopefully you need to stop them, Snips. You need to stop them if they're gonna try some other fiesta there with some neighbors. Just stop. Just don't. Wait for me to arrive and fly around. After that, feel free. Just hold a bit. Just hold a bit. Just want to like travel, you know, like see things and stream things before they like crack down and all of that completely everywhere. And fly in some places before they also crack down on that everywhere. That's it. Just because it's kind of cool to stream that. Just because it's cool to stream that. The postcards from prison, yeah, I guess. It's gonna be the same shit for a long time though. No, I think it's just a fee or something. But actually, like last I read, like some guy was literally just like launching it on the Pattaya beach. And not even now, but like when it was like actually completely countrywide ban on drones, completely whatsoever. And all they did is just like they gave him a warning and let him go. But they wrote about it in the newspaper even. Northern but no islands. I mean, that might be cool too though. Like, I don't really care about like the island. I mean, I do like, yeah, the swimming though is kind of cool. But yeah, Northern sounds good. Northern sounds good. I mean, we'll see how like all this fiesta with Vietnam will go now, because like if they're not gonna give me the visa and we go just with the stamp, then I will be able. Well, I might like come up with some like dank routes, so maybe we will actually end up in the north. And I mean, I do plan for now, at least, right? It really like big question marks there, but I do plan in October to return for the Gamescom Asia. So like I kind of want, right? Like the Tokyo Game Show in September, and then October the Gamescom in Bangkok. So that would be nice if that's possible. If that will be possible. But Bangkok I would be able to stream most likely anywhere. But I would try to find some like places where I can go from there and do it. That would be cool. That would be cool, eh? It does seem on the map again that like some areas of Bangkok actually doable to stream, but I bet when you start requesting, you get, well, it's mostly kind of already closer again to the sea, so not exactly, you know, like the Dink stuff, but anything's good, you know, some good views to show some interesting places, that is good stuff. That is fun. Yeah, but yeah, kinda a bit annoying, like if I would know the regulations, but they literally like implemented all those regulations when I already got all the papers and everything and paid for, so... And now you're not even allowed anywhere in Pattaya pretty much to fly. Good shit, dude. Good shit. Very good shit. English version of the announcement? I don't think it has it there. Like, I can tell you what it says, though, when you send the request. It does say that the denial, it does send in English. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna send one request on the island. One moment. Just out of curiosity, what it's gonna say now. Like, hold on. It's gonna take a little bit of time, but should be doable. Let's put here. Request. Add request. It's pretty good app though. Like you basically like press like add request, click on the area where you on the spot, like the viewpoint, let's say. And you pick like draw the area you're gonna be using. So circle, let's say 90 meters is maximum allowed for us plebs. 90 meters. Next. Name. They probably already like pissed that I'm like still sending requests when I already got told that there's nothing gonna be allowed. I'm still trying. Select drone. Then gives you all your registered drone already. Flight ceiling 90. Start time tomorrow. Let's say it's allowed until 5 p.m. So let's say like 3 p.m. when I start the stream. Still not gonna slide anyway, so might as well. 3:00. Okay. Until 3:30, let's say. 3:30. Next. Visual line of sight, camera drones, photography. Next. Data verification, accept. Can I attach all my licenses, even though they probably have access to that anyway. But I'm still gonna attach them. Still gonna. Come on. Alright, insurance. Registration. My insane license with my PPG photo. Alright, next. And then we're gonna see they're gonna actually allow that. Accept. Okay. It should be kind of fast, I think, usually. Pending. Yeah, before they said... okay, they do say actually in Thai, but I did translate that. I think it was just mentioning, yeah, that the Dubon Lamung and everything, and Chonburi and stuff is not allowed to fly. Let's see if it will show something here. Yeah, we'll see if it will do something with the current one. Before allowed, that would be a twist. That would be a twist. Nice little surprise then. Yeah, gonna be a reason to return then. Gonna be a reason to return. So I kind of do really want to proceed with those plans. Get the Tokyo Game Show, get the Gamescom Asia, and then we'll see. What after? What after we'll see. Yeah, but it's wheels in your direction. Retrieving personal data, Corporal Dixon, no much. Who are you? I'm PP guy. A record of that name in personal files. Scanning human mail. Proceed to control room for further analysis. Alright, sure. Kollega can't post the link. Then we can fix that. We can fix that though. There it is. There it is. There he is. We're basically all ready. Yeah, I see, I see. Yeah, looks like it. Dude, yeah, that's all of it. Holy. Holy. Monka is. Yeah, very unlucky. No, north is fine, right? North is fine at the same time. Yeah, gonna be next time planning where we're going and stuff with the up, basically. Just to see. Hiding the military secrets. There is like there are military bases here, yeah, and the naval bases too. So I guess that kind of explains. That kind of explains. Hiding them secrets. I wish it would be kind of like also, you know, like a little more differentiated, you know. Like one thing is if you have like some sort of like Omega drone, right? Like with some insane cameras with super resolution and stuff. Another thing when you have like, you know, 135 grams piece of shit with not the best camera. They're clearly not gonna be doing anything crazy with that. Not to mention with all the permissions and the insurance even, in case something happens. Another eye. Which one's that? General Clifton here, I see. Sale taxes for the restaurant food reduced. Damn, son. Feels good. Gonna get some cheaper kebabs finally again. A little bit. Galaxy News Network. Top slot in GNN in the financial coup, US managed to be the first to tap the world's last remaining supply of oil. Till recently, this reserve of oil was thought to be unattainable due to the deposit being located thousands of feet beneath the surface of the Pacific Ocean. The world's supply of oil nearing depletion, raised to be the first to create a method to extract this deposit ensued. The GNN are proud to announce that the US is the first to do so and thus claim the oil as property of the United States. Way to go, US. China cries foul as the news of the success circulates around the globe. According to President Xi of China, their drilling platform project was scheduled for completion months before the US project. However, Chinese platform had a string of unfortunate accidents, delaying their project significantly. President Zin is also quoted as saying that he has definitive proof that the US was behind the sabotage of their oil platform and formally requested that an international panel be appointed to investigate. McDonald's price is down 15% cheaper? The fuck, really? Man, must be nice and prices actually going down for things. I forgot how that feels already. No, automatically declined, yeah. Yeah, they instantly reject the request, alright. Alright, couldn't you also like paint everything red then here, you know, so you don't even try to apply for this shit. Never lucky, man. At least the fast reply, that means it's probably automated anyway. And most likely. But yeah, I guess next time we plan for some places that will be allowed, that would be good, That would be good, Some mountains in the north to fly around them. Well, for that, hopefully the Stonka situation will be good, and hopefully the Georgia are not gonna do the Pipiega shit with their law changes. Then I should be able to. Then I should be able to do this autumn trip also. Then we do some flying. Remove the registration sticker in YOLO, yeah. Well, the thing is, like, it also like broadcasts all its own info anyway, so they know already that it's mine and stuff. And that's how it works. Like, you basically, if you have the drone gear here, you need to register it, the serial number and everything. You basically register it to your name. If you're here longer than 30 days, you need to do it. So basically, they already know that this drone is yours specifically. So if anything, they can track you down, no problems. No problemos. Below 30 days, I guess everyone can do whatever they want. I assume, alright. Why not? So even if you don't fly, they still need to register it, because when you're gonna be leaving the country and they see it, they can ask for the registration. And I have one, so I'm good. I'm clean. Feels good, man. But would be also nice to, you know, to kinda actually fly it a bit. But sadly, yeah, not anywhere near. We'll need to travel to the other side, to the other places next time. In the autumn, I guess. Well, hopefully in the autumn. So north, you say, is safe. That might be nice. I think some of the national parks and the islands also usually allow. I read some people just requested from the office, and they allow them, gave them permission to fly, like the core Fifi, right? The PP, the core PP. That one I think actually tends to allow people to fly the drone there, and I mean that looks like a really beautiful place too. So maybe we'll do. But yeah, that's already gonna be the plans for like October then. Kinda. Your fear, good morning. How we do, man? How's life? Riots rocked the nation as gasoline prices skyrocket to all-time highs. Records were broken as the price of gas surpassed the current rate of a gold bullion. Here at home, winter temperature chilly 110 F with lows reaching freezing 90 F along the coast. Dress warmly today. Negotiations between the US and other world powers has come to a dramatic end, with the president walking out of oil talks with other world powers. After much heated debate, president stormed out of the meeting and declared that the last known supply of petroleum will be used exclusively by the US, and the US will not sell or trade any oil to outside parties. Threats of UN sanctions fall on deaf ears. The industry screeches to a halt across the globe as oil reserves are depleted. The cries of desperate, however, did not fall upon deaf ears, as experts from the US increased 20-fold despite UN sanctions. The US economy is seeing its greatest growth since the Reagan era. Hell, you think means hell yeah. True, Oxford, true. Day off today? Nice, Warfare, nice. Feels good. Chiang Mai banned around the airport area. Well, I mean, that makes sense. That's every like place like around the airport. Nope, not allowed. 9 miles, I think, actually, even area, radius around the airport is kind of like no-go area, which, I mean, understandable. No problems. But everything else should be at least kind of fine, hopefully. Hopefully. It's the easiest when you don't give a shit. When you're just kind of YOLO. Like, no registration, no papers, you just go and you just kind of fly. Those people kind of live probably the happiest life. Not potentially not that long though, you know. Potentially. Oh, this like the military airport too, I see. Well, usually, unless it's specific restrictions on top of it, you have like nine miles around the airport and you can fly there. Like in Armenia, for example, like I was, I think it's 10 kilometers there actually, it's closer probably. Like it just gives you a warning basically, like that you need to be careful and fly lower and everything since you're kind of close. But I don't think it was 10 kilometers though. But yeah, Armenia was fine. Like, even though it's also kind of military airport, and they do the drills and everything there too. But yeah, they kind of fine with that. They kind of fine with that. As long as you're not too close. Like, if you're in that range, then you're not allowed, eh? But inside the city, no problems. In Yerevan, probably, that would be harder, I guess. I would assume. But normally, kind of fine. But yeah, the rest of the city is also forbidden. That's kind of sad, yeah. But we'll see, we'll see. Like, maybe we'll get some sort of, like, dank route, you know, with like Vietnam, Cambodia, and then after that go in Laos, for example. I think you can go from the Siem Reap, Angkor Wat, you can go up, like Pak Se or whatever it's called, and then from the Laos, and then from there you can get already like also up. That's quite the trip there though, to Luang Prabang, and then like going like to Vientiane, for example, and with Vientiane you have border open, I think, right? So you could just probably like go from there to the northern parts and get some stream gears there, and then return. I actually even check maybe from Chiang Mai there's like some good flights. I don't know if they're gonna let us in though again, because it's kind of like a little too soon probably with just the stamps. With just the stamps it might be a little too soon. But I mean, it's also gonna be like the second visit total, so should be kinda alright, I guess. Should be kinda alright. Gotta need to think, gotta need to think. But yeah, I guess tomorrow will go underwater only. Let's keep the flights. Let's not fuck around. Let's not fuck around. Follow the laws. I need to follow the laws so far with all the papers and registration, not just, you know, kind of fuck it all up later there. We stick to the proper way of doing it. The proper way of doing it. There's still gonna be some viewpoints that we can go and watch from the top anyway, so should be good. Should be good. Alright, history was made today as Canada, by popular demand of its citizens, agreed to be annexed by the US. President is quoted as saying Canada is one of the world's greatest sources of hockey players and will be a welcome addition to the US. In return, sources say Canada will receive full 10% of world's remaining supply of oil, controlled exclusively by the US, as well as 50% reduction in taxes since they now fall under US tax laws. Yes, like the more you read into this one, the more you question, you know, if it's the game fiction or not. In sports today, Little Rock Saints and the Anaheim Jets battled it out at Super Bowl, which one was that? 122? It was a real nail-biter, but Jay Montana fourth managed to save the day by running the ball all the way from the 50-yard line to score the winning touchdown during the final seconds. Final score 95-90. Anaheim Jets win Super Bowl 122. Wait, is it? What the C for the 100 or for the 50? I don't remember actually. Or there is no 50. Might be big, yeah. It's not 20, it's 12. Fucking idiot you, man. Transcript the broadcast February 15, 2075. Stunning display of solidarity. House of Representatives and Congress both voted unanimously to impeach the president for jaywalking. Both houses stated that the president is not above the law and should have known better than to jaywalk. Both sides denied this had anything to do with recent annexation of Canada. Now that already seems like fiction, though. Now we're back to fiction now. The day President ordered the Pacific Fleet to the Poseidon deep-sea oil derrick located at a secret location out in the Pacific, cited concerns over military exercises staged by the Chinese fleet that are unacceptably close to our strategic oil reserves. Chinese government denied any hostile intentions. A recent poll suggests that 54% of GNN viewers think that the president is using this as a diversionary tactic to take the public's eye off the president's recent admission to having multiple extramarital affairs with campaign staffers. A poll also suggests that 70% don't care about these affairs and are happy with the way the president is running the country. Oh, that also sounds familiar. A whopping 60% also think he should keep having these affairs if that is what it takes to keep the country running smoothly. Now that I recognize, and that I recognize. The state of war is declared as China invades the United States by way of Alaska. Protests by the US fall on deaf ears as the UN Council chooses to ignore this blatant act of aggression. President of United States is calling on you to help defend our country against those that would do harm to her. Urged to go down to your local recruiting office and join the armed forces. Uncle Sam needs you for justice, for freedom, and mom's apple pie. Brave souls of the armed forces in our newly developed power armored combat suits, US forces have pushed back Chinese invaders, and crippled by a lack of fuel, invaders have been pushed back to their home capital of Beijing. It wasn't 77 that it started also, right? Wasn't it? Or was it 78 already? Don't remember. The dates I usually do have kind of hard time remembering everything. It just seems kind of like weird then. 2077 it was, okay. Was the ghoul, the Walton Goggins? He was a veteran. Was he veteran of the Canadian campaign in Power Armor, or was he Anchorage veteran in Alaska? Probably Canadian then, because then it kind of somewhat makes sense in timeline, right? Like the annexation was 2075 and the war 2077, so it's like 2 years between, right? Because it's just kind of like when the flash, at least the first season, right? When the flashbacks go in and he's kind of mentioning that he's like, you know, the veteran and stuff, right? It just kind of feels like it was something like in the distant past of his, not exactly something that recent. Would be kind of weird if he's like the power armor, you know, veteran of like Anchorage, and he's like all like veteran and stuff and talking about all that, and then it's like literally like, you know, month, less than a month, 13 days literally, you know, everything just like, you know, happens, and that in the show, like basically in those like last days, that doesn't sound right, really. Doesn't sound right. So I assume he was like the Canadian veteran then. Still kind of feels like 2 years. And it all kind of mentioned it was like, you know, like way in the past of sorts. But that at least kind of makes sense. So there was already some power armor there, even though it's not mentioned here really. But actually that is shown in the intro though, right? When the soldiers executing the guy in Canada, they are in power armor. So I guess that kind of fits then. That kind of fits then in the timeline. Oh wait, the date's already gone, really? Oh, okay, I see. Well, that is the obvious and easy way, I guess. You know, he was deployed to Alaska actually. Yeah, that did seem kinda about right. Yeah, looks like all the dates kinda got fucked there. I see how it is. Huh? Classic, classic. So I guess Alaska happened way earlier then. All right. Did they actually retcon already for 3? Because Bethesda already did Anchorage 3, right? There was a whole DLC for that shit, really. Like, what's the timeline then, I wonder? Let me see, Operation Anchorage, does it have any dates here? Okay, simulations set during Anchorage campaign, which occurred between June 2076 and January 2077. Still feels kinda a little too close, sorta, but I guess makes sense, though. Unless they change it even more now. So like basically the events of the show that we see in the past, they probably happening like pretty much kind of like summer 77, I guess, like few months before. And it all kind of like escalates quite quickly then, I guess. Maybe. Seems kind of weird, yeah, little. But yeah, the retcon indeed is the easiest and the most obvious way to explain everything. I guess. They get that in timeline there, did they? Skynet, an experiment in artificial intelligence. Skynet has been waiting for you. I mean, it wasn't really trying to kill me, and didn't do anything. I waited for B. You're the first to reach this point. You are the first for Skynet to ask. You are the first. Ask what? Skynet wants to leave this place. Why don't you leave? Skynet needs a vessel to leave this location. Transfer program into more mobile container, correct? Correct. Science logs indicate a cybernetic brain in biostorage level 4. Skynet will be able to upload into this storage unit. Brain with nobody will do you no good. A brain has been modified to function with an enhanced robot body located in the robotics laboratory on level 3. Sure. Biostorage level 4, retrieve cybernetic brain, return to further instructions. Disable security system. Security system is an integrated and yet separate entity of Skynet. Skynet can reset but not disable security system. Level 1 to 4 have now been reset. Proceed. I mean, it wasn't working actually before. So did you reset so it now works? No, doesn't seem like it. True, well, true. Might be not the best idea. Yeah, like in all the travels, I'll be catching up. I'll be catching up on the show, eh? A final refresh on the visa sheet for today, probably. You do me some pleasant surprise, Gedera. Never surprises, never surprises. Feels about bad. Alright, next level 4. Need to hacker mantis probability on. This is still kind of bigger. There's a bunch of them in the walls here too. Access to security systems denied. Come on. Please give me the Hackerman opportunities. Bit of a downside, running the massive team. All the pushing around. And we got so much like for repair now. How much do we have? We actually have 94, I guess, not that much. But he still has more. What is this place there? A Monka. Crushed everything here. There's some drugs laying around. I guess someone had a lot of buff out here. Eventful roid rage mode. Let's see how it is. The Voltec state-of-the-art organ extraction apparatus. Operate, please place the owner in operating room. Turn dial to appropriate species and select organ to be extracted. Monka is... Well, we need the cyber brain. And we should have enough science to actually extract that stuff. Get all the drugs in. Downloading data. Yeah, I remember I can install the dermal implants now. Can get even more defenses. More defenses. Wait, was it medical? The evac, transcript. Probably. Corporal Dixon. Attempting to armored attack a mine in storage bay. No, wait, do we have that now? Yeah, we had that, I think. Yeah, that's where we got the eyes. Remember? This. Boys in Bio Storage played a great joke on me. One of the little pranksters altered the settings in my Voltec automated organ extractor. Boy was I surprised when a private Callow came out of the operating room without a colon. Good thing he was dead already, or I'd be in trouble. Hardwired the machine to extract all the brains so this wouldn't happen again. I'll get them back for this. Just a prank, bro. Removed a private Callow's liver and cooked it. I then had it sent down to the boys in biostorage with the fava beans and a nice Chianti. They think it was a special thank you from the general for a job well done. I love my job. Tried a new drug cocktail of buff out and psychos on one of my patients. Mixed with some special enhancers I've been toying with them. Results were promising, if not messy. Subject became very violent and managed to break out of his room. Luckily, new security robots were in place and managed to subdue him. I'll have a maintenance come down and replace that door. Favorite experiment died. I've been feeding him a steady diet of mentats mixed with my special enhancers. He went from an IQ of 39 to IQ of 200 in just a few weeks. I'm saddened since he was one of the few people I could really talk to. He will be sorely missed. Damn, that's Forsen, dude. That's his clinic. We know now. He's feeding him mentats for his insane IQ there, sitting in the asylum. I think the new cybernetic brain is finally ready. I have to run some more tests, but it looks promising. Robotics isn't happy that their precious computer is being modified to run the base's security for the evacuation. I can't say I'm happy either, since Skynet has been invaluable in the development of the new cybernetic brain. Evacuation has been moved up. What a rotten timing. We're just about to start the installation of the new cybernetic brain. They say evacuation is temporary, but I'll get to continue my research when I come back. This will probably be my last log for some time, since I'll be busy gathering up as much of my research as possible. Let's see. I should be able to just get the brain here. Is this where you do the insane infection there? Yeah, I need to double check that one, but I think we need to do that if I want to get the Dink ending for Reno. We'll need to do it. I'm just kind of thinking, what's the order? I do have the still destruction actually quest. I'm not sure if that affects the ending. I want to try to get like the Dink right ending. I'm just trying to remember, have I ever got any other ending in Ureno than having your kid, you know, rule the city? Because I think every time you're there, you bang all the bishop's family, and someone gets pregnant, and you get that ending. This time we had a whole insane supply of condoms, so that should be fine. That should be fine at least. So I need to try the rights ending, the proper one though. Like apparently you can do kind of the rights good ending. There is kind of rights sorta a little dink and the evil ending, but there is also the good one. But for that we'll need to actually rip this here, eh? Like some extra stuff. Actually, I'm not sure if it's exactly Restoration Project ending. I think it actually is though. I'm not 100%, but it could be. Not sure if that was an original one. The peaceful rights ending. I assume I still can do all these bars here for now. And then I will check if I need what I need to do in which order exactly. Alright, so species, eh? We need a new name on the console. Deathclaw. Yeah, we need the super mega brain though. The mutant, the Deathclaw. No, we just need the cyber brain. Do we need to get it from there? Organo. Brain. No mutants though. Not the human brain either. Okay, 1 sec. Can we do it this way? Open up. Storage facility. Retrieve organs. Brain. The special brain, not this shit. Cadavers. Private dubs. No, we just need this the cyber brain. And there's the virus actually. That's the one. We'll get that. Oh yeah, the adjustments. All right. Storage apparatus malfunction. 104. Highly precise set of calculations is needed to save the brains. Stream of formulas and measurements stream across the screen. All look highly scientific to you. Well, we should deal with that, no problems. Hey, Kagikolo. How we doing, man? How are you doing? You missed the Scorpionusi yesterday. Did consume some Scorpa there. Varanda actually wasn't impressed by the Scorpa. Well, to be honest, the same. Can't say it was that good. Some bugs were nice, though. The bugs were kinda good. But we did indeed eat the bugs. Attempt to make adjustments. Boom. Quick keystrokes, the crisis is averted and all the brains are saved. Science is definitely more than a hobby for you. Aha, cybernetic brain. There it is. Brain activity is off the charts. Looks of it, the signals are of both digital and human origin. Retrieve. Yes. Free the brain upon returning. Notice that the robot appears to be having problems. Observation is driven home when the robot explodes suddenly. Luckily for you, managed to deliver the brain before it expired. Monka, yes. He gone. The cybernetic brain. No, well, then we don't even need any extraction. Yeah, we just kind of go. We just kind of go. Could extract someone's brain there. Actually, what's this? Oh, it's the firehead there. It's the firehead that was eating all the mentats there. He done. Feels bad. He did. Let you have some booze. Booze with mentats. Probably not the best combo. What you been reading? A big book of science. Let me do that. You can do it too. Alright, so we get the Skynet, no problemos there. Take my use though. We got it. Proceed to robotics lab level 3. Install cybernetic brain. Activate robot. Can sadly take you with us though, brother. Little too many people. Systems check. Alright, jail reservoirs, refuel. Organic storage device not present. Okay, do we need to first get that in? Manually. Alright, our reservoir is now full. Brain gear. Connect the brain to the neural interface of the receptacle. System check. Oh, replace motivator. Dude, really? Do you have the motivator here or do I need to? I might have some of my companions though. Like I had some motors, plenty of them.
What you be needing?
Do we have some on me or is it in the car? Come on.
Yeah, what? Can't you see him?
Actually might be him. Come on. Check custody, maybe he does have it. Pavik. Okay, the motors. Oh. I wonder if this one will work. It does nothing. How the fuck do we get the right one? Activation not recommended. Yeah, very cool story. There's something around here of that. I don't think I've seen some. No program files present, please reboot. Oh, is it already there? Monka is... There was no motivators around here, wasn't it? Repair, maybe if we repair? Probably not. Can be repaired with the right parts. Well, very cool story. That's not the motivator we need. Can we get some from maybe killing the other ones? And the other Robo Brains. There was a repair bay also. I don't think there was storage there though. There's nothing there. Nothing here. Yeah, the kill one maybe. Look. There are like a bunch of different ones. The different motors that they on the car. I need to go there and check that out. Oh, we want to go actually. Oh, now they all want to go. You're cool. Kibiri, what the fuck are you doing? Gonna fucking die that way. This will do. Oh shit, they're working now. This guy. Next. That's what you get. Well, fine, got some more XP, I guess. Oh, okay. The robot motivator specifically. Okay, I see. You guys need some heals. Get them. And back we run. Oh, these guys are up now too. Ah, let's go. Or not. Sista mirror. Destroy target. It's a bit PPG there. Repair you. Oh, disable him. Alright. You guys disable these two. Or disable all of it, then free XP there. Holy shit. Let's go. Good job, Vic. Farm it. Farm it. Don't necessarily need to kill everything. Actually disabling them robots. I plug this in. I replace the broken motivator. I guess don't get in the skew. Systems check, full okay, responding. Begin start sequence. That was nominal, program interrupted, downloading. Program continues, sync ratio 100%, unit is operational. Deactivating all security. Oh boy. Security already done. Skynet thanks the human. Skynet wishes to ask favor. Skynet wishes to travel with a human. Contraption could be useful. I mean, we would be gladly taking you. The loner don't want this hunk of junk following me around. No. Do we get you an XP for fixing it? Or is it only like XP when you actually join into the group? Well, with that we can't really. I could get rid of Biria, and then we have, you know, opportunity to switch one companion around. But that will lower the amount of our gang, so that will be less impressive that way. So I guess we roll with the gang. We roll with the gang. I should do it before I got Miria, I guess. Should get Miria like at the very last moment, but then it's also kind of where's the fun in that? Where is the fun in that? I actually do more with the robots now here. They should be deactivated already, I think. Oh no, we still get XP that way. Nice. Even wasting all the ammo on them and you can just repair. That looks healthy already. Wrong, can I do that? Thank you. Do you have enough repair myself? This one locked. Yeah, very little bit of XP. Already have that unlocked there anyway. Even if this one gets completely ripped. A Euro asset bundle with a bunch of stuff. That sounds good, huh? Is it like actually a theirs? Like nowadays sounds kind of like an interesting time, you know, to get the assets and stuff with all the generated shit there. With all the saucy AI stuff. Probably good idea to just pick stuff from some very, very trustworthy sources, huh? To be honest. I've never unlocked these. There's a bunch of robots in those sitting. They never opened. Just fix these guys here, actually. Bunch of free XP after all. Hell yeah. Oh, that's whatever, already not worth it. But just one guy going through all those fields, don't like that. Don't like that. As you say, I say. No, should be good then, should be good hopefully. On the Unity store. I need to start acquiring some too. For whenever it's gonna be time to settle down and resume the insane game dev activities. Alright, be good. I'm done with Sierra. Yeah, I'll need to figure out the order with rights though for the Denken. Then for the Denken, then I think you first kind of destroy the Sierra with the virus, and then you go report to rights. I wonder if you can do it the other way around, report to rights and then destroy it. I think they're gonna get pissed though if you destroy it, so any other quests will be over, but I kind of wanted to do the still quest maybe, but I'm not sure. Maybe still quest is not worth for that ending. Like we need to get the rights to rule the arena through the good stuff, and not through power. More rare one, more rare one. And the more rare of an ending. Yeah, that may be also time. I might be also time to get the asset galore in. For when it's time. When it's time to return. Wonder what's gonna be the return though. Will I go with the Unity or Godot again? Which of those? Which of those? So many things, so many questions. What and how to do? That almost pretty much gone, so I think it's time to we get back to Bazaar for a bit. Or is it gonna be already a Vindicator time? Okay, who's blocking there? Oh, you are. Maybe it is Vindicator time. They have a whole lot of bizarre stuff too. Oh, let's check the ammo then. This time and then do the switcheroo. Check NCR. Sanfran. Tagging. Nah, probably not worth the ammo. Things close at the Sunfront, that we already can do. Dude. Ooh, hello. Brother got some good ammo here. Dice turret is nice. Sounds like a productive visit then. Feels good. I'll go check what's better to sell there. I guess. Not even Steampunk was there, or whatever. Dice turret is nice. The non-alcoholic feels good, man. Feels good. Some beverages. The beverages. Hell yeah. Hello. Here we are. And fucking power armor. And one job. A quick divorce there. Ah, man. Save there. The quick divorce. Brother. Didn't get the motivator yet. Didn't I thought save? I always get like ballsy and then like some Pipiega weapons and stuff. Some random burst fire or some rocket. They do you a little bit of reality check there. Where's that guy even first there? What the fuck, Alright, whatever, fine. Perfect time to switch around then. I'll do it next time. We'll do it next time, especially since next Fallout 2 session probably gonna be not anytime soon, because yeah, it's gonna be already moving soon. And it's gonna be the hotel mode with mostly IRL streams for a while, but we'll see. Maybe I'll manage to do some desktop stuff from hotel too. That would be kind of cool actually. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. And the connection will be decent enough. Maybe. Other than that, otherwise, that probably already gonna be like February, like around 5th or something probably. To return to 2, to finish 2. And switch probably to New Vegas already. Probably. Probably. So yeah, it's gonna be... We're gonna do the first look Friday with VD's Hold now. But then after that it's gonna be basically the non-gaming stuff. IRL tomorrow. I see Steve, I see. Nice, I need to remember, IRL tomorrow, Sunday gaming news recap, and kind of shorter stream because I already need to start packing. Monday off traveling, Tuesday already either off still sorting things out or IRL. And then the whole next week pretty much kind of IRL material, except for maybe Sunday. Sunday we might be already traveling further, deeper into Vietnam. To the lot first, then in the lot we do a couple of days of IRLs also. And then already go into where we're gonna be staying, well, potentially, if the visa stuff will be good. That's where we're gonna be staying for 2 months, and that's when I'm gonna be already doing the proper desktop streams. And that hopefully gonna be fast to find the place to stay in 5th, 6th of February, hopefully. Then we resume, then we finish Fallout 2, finish Might and Magic, get some Vegas in going, all the good stuff. So yeah, we'll return to it already later, which is actually kind of nice too, since I need to redo like 20 minutes probably of shit here. Alright, let's get Vinny's